Man United 1, Burnley 1. Micah, people want to hear from you. They want to know what you think. Talk to me. Like, what do you want to rip up? What do you want to do? How do you want to start?
No, I'm happy. I'm happy.
Why are you happy?
I'm happy that people are finally start to see what I've been saying. People were calling me crazy at the beginning of the stream, and I spoke to Marcel. Like, I'm a bit calmer now. Before, I think towards the end of the stream, I was really upset, but now I'm happy that, listen, Ten Hag, it's not that I want him out. I'm not angry at him. It's just I know we can do better with the players that we have. We can do better than what's being shown.
Why do you believe we can do better with these players, though? What is it about these players that you're seeing that these guys are good and these guys can be trusted?
They're not even good. I don't think they're good either, but I know they're better than not being able to beat Burnley. They're better than not being able to beat Coventry convincingly, better than not being able to beat Sheffield, not better than to close out a game against Chelsea. Like, these players aren't rubbish, but
wouldn't you just be papering over the real cracks that, like, we're still continually doing that then? Because yes, you can beat Burnley, but Man United got to be looking past Burnleys and the Coventries as well.
110%. But if we can't convincingly beat these teams, what difference does it make that, yeah, we haven't lost against Liverpool, we can beat City on an off day? It doesn't mean anything. We need to be consistent in a sense. And I'm not saying get the manager out, I'm not saying get all the players out. What I'm saying is that it needs to be a combination of both. It's not the blame's not on one person. Today we saw it. There were times where we had little pockets of play. There was times where we had terrible play. There was times when there was mistakes. There was times there's moment of brilliance. All in one game.
Today was a moment of brilliance. I couldn't. It's like today's goal from Anthony. I'm not going to say that's Ten Hag. That it was just a moment of brilliance.
Exactly. And people saw in the stream that I didn't celebrate. The reason I didn't celebrate is not that I'm not happy that we scored. It's just that I'm upset that this happens constantly and frequently, and it papers over the cracks of the issues at our football club. And I'm not gonna celebrate something where I know it's gonna be pushed under the side, pushed under the carpet, and not being dealt with. You know what I mean? If your room's dirty and your mom says clean up your room, you just push it under the chair. The dirt's still there. You're just hiding it. You know what I mean? So
on the dirt, then, what about so what players for you? Because I get we focus on Ten Hag, but what players right now are causing the mess?
They're all not playing well, but players such as like Anthony, although he scored today, he's not good enough ultimately. Ericsson needs to go, he's not good enough ultimately. We barely have a centre-back. We need to get these players in. So half of what Marcel was saying about not having quality players, he's 100% right. But the way Ten Hag has set us up, it's not working at the moment. It's your job to manage the players that you have at the moment, and play a style of football that can get results at Burnley, at Sheffield, at Coventry, and get the job done. And then when you get these players and earn your right to be here, once you get when you earn the right to be here and you're here past this year, you go into the summer, you get your players, then you can start implementing your style, and then you've always had the trust of the support, but you've lost my trust because it seems like you can't beat these small teams. It seems like you can't effectively use the players that you have at the moment to show how good we can actually be. And then I can buy into it and be like, okay, we wasn't able to beat Newcastle on an off day, but we comfortably dispatched, and I can see something. And then when the summer comes, I'm like, I don't care if we don't have Europe. I know Ten Hag's going to bring in these players and we're going to play better. But right now, I'm completely out. Completely out, and I shouldn't feel like that. Now, on the game itself, it's terrible for what's happening, and I just want the season to just end it. End it at this point, because now McTominay's out. We've got City on the horizon, and all of our best players out. I mean, it was good to see Mount back, but listen, KG is not looking good. I don't think I would love to win the FA Cup, but bro, we might end up getting embarrassed, slapped, destroyed, and not just the FA Cup. We've got Arsenal that really want to win the league. You think they're not going to bat us?
They're going to beat us. They're beating us. Everyone's beating us.
Embarrassing.
I don't know if we're going to get another win. Another 3 points this season.
They're going to bat us up, and it's a thing where they're going to want to do it again. They've already won the league at Old Trafford. What's it to do it again? And KG, I can't do it. I can't beat.
Oh, you don't want them to win it over Man City?
Man City don't mean nothing to me.
Wow.
They've cheated, and they're gonna get their 115 charges. They're gonna go down. It's gonna mean nothing at the end of the day. I'm just happy Liverpool ain't won it because we're still 20 times, and Arsenal, I can't see them, because the difference between Arsenal and City for me, Arsenal have done it the right way, and I have to give them the props, and I'm not giving them the props. City have cheated, so it doesn't really mean much. But in the grand scheme of things, Man United need to do better.
We have to, and that's what I'm saying. I just want to bring it back to us, though, man. So you're saying this summer, is there other managers, is there other candidates that you want? Or like, because I don't know what you're actually saying, because you're nowhere really. I don't know where you stand.
I'm in limbo, but I'm not trying. I don't want the manager to go out. I want him to buy my trust back by getting the best out of the players that you currently have. We shouldn't be getting turned over by Burnley. That last goal with Casemiro and Onana,
Yeah.
Yes, it's on them individually, but consistently, game after game, we continuously give the game away in the latter stages of the game, and that's on the manager. That's on the
Well, this is what I'm saying. Me and you had that same argument in game, right? We was talking at the end of the game, was like, well, who's that on? And why does this keep happening? So when you attribute those moments happening at the end of games, like, do you believe that's on the manager? I don't. That's the part that I don't get.
I believe it's on the manager, because you can't go game after game after game, and in the same periods of time we are conceding goals. It's your job as manager after games to sit down, review with the players, and say this cannot happen. We conceded because of this, this, and this.
But how do I change it though? Because you're now saying when we bring on Amrabat, when we bring on the other players, we don't even rate them. They're scrubs as well. So what do I do in a game to stop that from happening?
They're scrubs, but you're the manager. That's the reason why I'm not the manager. I'm not getting the money. I'm a fan.
Yeah.
But I've seen it all across Europe that managers are able to close out games, even clubs with smaller teams. Coventry were playing better than us in the FA Cup semi-final towards the end, the last stage of the game. How does that happen? That's on the manager. That's on the manager and the coaching. There's no way that can happen. They're in the Championship, like I think 7th or 8th. We're in the Premier League. We're a Premier League side.
I agree with you. I just feel like, because I don't feel like, even when we've spoken about Casemiro and things today, I don't feel like we've really gone in on them the way we should. And it's a disgrace. I don't know, like these lot keep doing the same old shit and getting away with it.
I'm not surprised though. That's why I'm not going in. I'm not.
But they need it though, because tonight it's all going to be Ten Hag, and I respect it. But I'm like, when are we going to say these pricks of players are letting us down?
I've said, well, I don't know for everyone else, but I've said they're shit since Van Gaal.
Yeah.
I've been saying their shit. So me saying it is a nothing statement. What needs to change is a multitude of things, and I'm thank God that obviously in the grand scheme we want the owners to be gone, but we couldn't get that done. But we've got a new board, we've got Ineos in, so that's something to look forward to. But listen, there's nothing we can do.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
All right, listen, big up, bro. Thanks a lot.
Okay, man.